You guys about the ICT propulsion block. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Damn. Okay, so let me explain this to you. This got me hyped right here. I've been knowing about this for a while, but using it on a 1 minute chart is kind of crazy. So here's a propulsion block. You have to mark up the lowest down closed candle, and you have to mark up the range from the low to the high. I thought it was the body at first for some reason. I thought it was the body, but then I listened to ICT videos again. He said, no, it's the high to the low of the lowest down closed candle, or really the order block. It's not the lowest down closed candle, but people who study ICT understand what I'm talking about. It's the order block. So this is the propulsion block range, okay? So if you see when price came down into it, look at this. This is crazy. Like he said, the wicks do the damage, but the bodies tell the true story. It's crazy, man. So the way it works is if the candles close below 50% of the range of the order block, then price will end up going lower. But if you look here, this candle closed here, but it wicked there, right? You see this candle here, it just keep wicking. It just keep wicking below, but the bodies are closing. Look at the lowest down closed candle. It's closing above 50% of that lowest down closed candle. And if you see here, you see price respecting this RTO. I call this a return to origin order block right here. It's returning to the origin. It pushed up right here. It's returning back to where it started. But you see it's respecting it. You see when I zoomed in, now you see it's going to come up to, I think I got a bearish, it's going to come up to this breaker. I'm sorry, bearish mitigation block. Okay, I had to lighten that up. So I got a bearish mitigation block. So you see it respecting the bodies, the 50% of that order block. And now you see it making its way up to its target, which is this bearish mitigation block. Okay, because we got a high, then we have a low, and then we have a higher low. You have to look at the lowest down closed candle, mark up the whole body. That's the bearish mitigation block. So you see it was respecting the propulsion block, and then it went up there. Okay, now let's get to the macro, which is what this line is right here. This is a macro. So I was thinking, I'm like, okay, so what's about to happen? And I'm looking to the left. I'm like, well, it's respecting this bullish order block right here. According to the propulsion block indicator thing I have right here, just something I marked up. I'm like, this is the RTO order block. It's been respected. And I'm thinking, like, why is it going to go back higher? It already rejected off its mitigation block. I'm like, okay, hello, we got a bearish breaker up here. Okay, let me lighten this up because on my laptop, we got a bearish breaker up here. Okay. We got a high, we got a low, and we got a higher high up here. You have to mark up the lowest down closed candle. I mark up the whole block. Okay. So I'm like, okay, well, shit. I mean, it's respecting this bullish order block right here. So it has to come up here. And then I look to the left. I'm like, okay, well, it already took out these lows. Look at this. It already took this low here. Okay. Took this low here. Took that low. So we take the lows. Now we have to come up here to the bearish order block. So what I did at this macro, I went ahead and went long. Okay. I went long right here. And I said, you know what? I'm going to hold this motherfucker until it gets to that breaker, no matter what. I have to trust what I see. So I went long right here, and that bad boy just shot up, and it went all the way to its target. Okay. So I closed right at the bearish breaker right here. Okay. So this is interesting. This is a ICT propulsion block. And yeah, that was awesome. And I'm trading the macros as well. But even though this mitigation block was respected, you have to look at the overall structure, you know. And I'm just telling myself, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Because sometimes I look at this stuff, and sometimes I don't know if you guys notice, you kind of blank out sometimes. I'm like, dude, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, dude, this was respected. So what is it going to do with this macro? I'm like, it took out these lows to the left. It's coming up here. I said, fuck that, man. We're going to go ahead and buy and hold that bad boy all the way to the breaker. Boom. That was exciting. Thanks for watching.